Okay, guys, please see. The main reason why I don't share the recordings with everyone are we have your personal details as well as where people share their details. So that's the reason we don't share it with everyone. Okay, so even after the recording, though it will not be accessed by anyone, you also please don't share it. Okay. Yeah. So working as an RP developer, step one ahead LLC Mumbai since 6 months plus. Okay. Before this, what is your actual experience? Like, what is your total experience, Kaveri?
Total experience, total I'm fresher, so this
Mm.
is fresher journey for me, RPA.
Okay, then it's great. So 6 months plus you're working, and title you have, projects you have. Scroll down, please. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay. And Excel UiPath. Okay. Trainings and certifications, RPA Developer Foundation, UiPath Academy, Advanced Developer by delivered by UiPath. Okay. Okay, scroll down. Mumbai, MBST. Okay. So with your resume, I don't see any issue. Or on the top, you can just go to the top ones. I think with 6 months of experience, two projects are good. Maybe you can add more, one or two more. But for that, you need to know how exactly and what exactly things will work. Okay, RP experience. Even this is good. So, can you explain about your project, Kaveri?
Yes, I can explain about my project.
Mm.
So currently I'm working on West Highland DNM project. So it is like daily basis needs to check a daily that website functionality.
Mm-hmm.
So so in that we developing test automation. So
Mm-hmm.
we working as a test automation development. So in that we daily needs to check like in regression test cases. So daily we check like buttons is available or not. In that button, after clicking on that buttons, data is available or not. So we verifying that data like from input to output. So
So,
there are multiple DN numbers available in that
mm-hmm.
West Highland process.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So daily we downloading Excel file, PDF file, Outlook file, comparing data,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's all.
Okay. Um, so the issue with your the way how you answer is, well, you're still sounding like a fresher, though you have
Okay.
6+ years of experience. You're still sounding as if you are a fresher. Okay, so when an experienced people, what exactly is expected with an experienced person is, see, you need to tell in detail about what are the concepts that you have utilized with UiPath and components that you have used. Okay, so
Okay.
if I need to answer this question, see, I don't know what is your project, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if I need to answer your question, this is how we can go ahead. In this project, we need to check or extract data from a web application on a daily basis where the bot is triggered on the orchestrator to run at a specific time. Well, if we can also trigger it manually if we require through the orchestrator by creating a job. Uh, with this particular use case, what exactly we are trying to solve is users. There is a monotonous task of checking the website and to grab the information and to check if the fields are available or not. Since this is kind of in development website, there is an automation required for testing as well as for to extract the data and information on daily basis. Now to do that, we have used UiPath, and we have used components like web automation to scrape the information, email automation to send out the reports, and Excel to create the reports. And as a developer, I worked on complete development of this project along with my lead. And if you don't have a lead, I worked on this completely because I'm working alone with this project. Well, there are some members who helped me within my organization. Since you're a fresher, you can say that you got some help. Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now what exactly have happened is I'm not too concerned about your project because the project can be anything if you ask me.
Sorry.
The project can be anything, like it can be a web automation or it can be a ua automation, but when you're going into a different organization, you
Hmm.
should you should be able to automate any kind of project, right?
Yes, yes.
So you need to showcase yourself in such a way that you are good with all types of automations.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you understand the difference?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now go ahead and try the same approach with the second one, and also don't say that's all at the end.
Okay.
Okay, just ask, would you like to know something else in this particular detail?
Okay.
No?
So in the second process, it is a warranty process.
Mm-hmm.
So in this project, I developed a simple workflow like open browser, open URL, login to portal. In this project, I created a simple workflow and framework integration done with the help of my senior.
Mm-hmm.
This is a claim process. Daily needs to check like month before month and after months needs to check claim status. If it is greater than before,
Hmm.
then needs to send that screenshot to the business user. This is the functionality of bot.
Okay, so I think you have read most of the thing that's available in the resume. Okay, and when you are working on any particular project, see, if you are saying that you worked on very small things or very simple things, if you itself commit like that, then someone who is trying to get you will try to see if you have worked more on anything else. Okay, just a second, I need to take call. One of our team member is calling. Hello? Yeah. మీ పేరు? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So maybe the only problem that I see is you have the experience, but see, if you have done one thing, you should tell in an interview that you have done 10 things.
Okay.
Okay. You should also
Yeah.
know what your lead is doing and how he is able to do the things that you are not able to do.
Okay.
Did you understand my point? Like when
Yes,
you
yes.
say on a longer run, like I have, though I have a team lead, I am able to take complete work and I'm able to deliver it completely, and I'm able to learn it at very quick pace.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this gives
Yes.
confidence not only for you but only also for the interviewer, that okay, you are able to get the things and you are able to get things faster.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how we do it. Okay,
Okay.
just a second, please. Now, can you please open go to Teams? Go to our Teams channel. Okay, so in that you are only added to hyper hackers. So guys, you
Yes.
should be added not only to hyper hackers but June project team June 2022. Let me know if you are not added. Your name Kaveri, right?
Yes.
Kaveri, I've added you. Just see if you should get a notification and you should be able to join. Yeah, can you see that you have a notification? Now go into
Yes.
teams on the left. Okay, project team June 2022. Okay, go to files. Okay, so this is a quick explanation for everyone. Like everyone should have project team June 2022 access, and you should be able to see all the details over here. Okay, so if
Okay.
you are not able to see it, then let me know. I need to add you up in the or
Same with me. Which one?
what
Ravi.
is what is your name?
Ravi?
Do you have hyperhackers access?
Yes.
Okay, just let me know your email ID. What's your
Archie Ragula.
Ragula? Yeah, you're already a member.
Okay.
Okay, so just check with that. Any kind of detail and any kind of information that we have will be available over here. And can you go to general folder, please?
Yes. Yes.
Go to general folder. Go to files. Okay, so here you have, I have already said you, right? We have all the interview questions, all the mock interview transcripts, interview questions and all. So these are
Mm.
the questions that we can have. So no need to change anything on this. But what I want you to do is open mock interview recording transcript, the below one. Yeah. Can you go back? There should be one more file. Can you go back?
Yes.
Click on close. Yeah. Go to live interview recording transcript. Let's see. Okay. Now this is a transcript that I have recorded while I am working or while I am giving one of the interview. So the experience was around 5 years, and 3 years is showcased as an RP experience. Okay,
Okay.
this is a fair kind of experience. Like since you have only 6 months, you can just change whatever details you want. But let's try to give or you read whatever is available over here, and let's see how did you sound. Just read it. Okay. So Kaveri, can you please tell me about yourself? Just give your introduction.
Yeah. Sure. So, as you know, my name is Kaveri Satpute. Basically, I am from Maharashtra. I have completed a diploma in engineering from Amrutvani Polytechnic with distinction. After that, I have completed I have been certified in UiPath from one of institute in Pune, Ethans Tech. After that, I have also completed a foundation certification from UiPath Academy, and currently I'm working in step one step ahead as a RPA developer since 6 months, and currently I'm working on two projects. So it is a West Island ANM process, and second one is a warranty process. So yeah, that's it.
Just read. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, so giving your introduction should kill around 5 to 10 minutes of the interviewer's time.
Okay.
So that's how you should prepare yourself. Just read. You have already open with the introduction, right? Just read whatever it is available.
Okay, yeah, I have overall 5 years of experience in IT, and in that, I have 3 years of experience as an RPA developer, and I majorly worked with UiPath. I was involved in project lifecycle activities from the initiation state to analysis phase to develop deployment and finally maintenance phase. I have experience in working with all types of bot development. I also worked on all the activities with respect to email, Excel, and all UiPath activities, and I have also good understanding with the orchestrator activities. Since I'm working with RE framework, most of the projects require transactions from orchestrator queue. So I have a good experience with orchestrator as well. I have completed the certification from UiPath Academy with respect to orchestrator, and I do have experience in the previous version of orchestrator, that is 2019, and the latest version of orchestrator, that is 2021.
Scroll down. There is still information that you need to.
Major activities that I worked are with orchestrator or creation of robots, task creation and working with the task, debugging the jobs and the scheduling of my jobs if required. So I worked on a time schedule as well as queue activity triggers as well. So I do have knowledge on cron expressions so to schedule the jobs.
Stop it.
Yes.
So, just now you have read it. Just try to reanalyze what you have read. Okay. So, we gave an introduction that I have worked on so and so years. Okay. And I
Yeah.
worked on complete project lifecycle, not only at the only creating some small flows or not only creating with some small if else conditions.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Along with that, I'm also saying all the projects that I'm working on are in RE framework.
No.
Okay. Now,
So
what?
actually,
Hmm,
what my issue is
hmm.
actually I worked on test automation, so it
Hmm.
is not like a end-to-end development. So
I
that
do
is the
get
issue.
it. I do get it. Oh, okay. So I do get it. You worked on test automation, but now you want to change it, right?
Yes.
So to change it, what you need to do is what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay. But even though you worked on test automation, you still need to work on orchestrator, jobs, triggers, and all.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So maybe you're not working, maybe your lead or someone on next level is working with that.
Hmm.
But
Yes.
if you know what they are working and what you need to answer, that's when you will be able to clear out the interviews.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. And you are also telling that you are working with orchestrator, where you are also working with jobs, you are also working with activities, you are also working with task creations, task schedulings. Okay. So all these things will come into picture.
Yes.
Now, I did not, so while giving in this introduction, you never said that that's it. This is all I have.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So, while giving an interview or while we are discussing in an interview should be like a discussion but not like a question and answer.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. So, have that confidence, and even though an interviewer is having 10 years of experience, you are strong on your part. You should have that confidence.
Yes.
Okay, I am only 6 months. I do have only 6 months of experience, but I literally have it. I know each and every concept with UiPath and RPA.
Okay.
Okay, so be
Yes.
strong and be strong at a knowledge at the subject level as well. See, subject you can learn on the fly.
Yes.
Okay, so again, these are these details or this introduction or 300. Can you please close the file once again? This is just a sample. No, no, don't close everything. Don't close everything. Okay, open Teams. Open Teams. Click on Teams. Right click and open Teams. Microsoft Teams. Open Microsoft Teams. Click on Microsoft Teams. Okay, just click on close. Yeah, that should also work. Now click on project resumes. I think we should have some resumes over here. Okay, so these all are previous teams resumes. You can just see what are those resumes and how they are available, and if you want to take projects from them, take from them and keep in your resume, that's fine. Okay, the only difference that will make for an experienced developer for a non-experienced developer is how you are able to answer the question and how you are able to portray that you have really did this project. Other than that, nothing.
Okay.
Okay, can you go back to general folder, files, 300 interview questions. Okay, here we have answer for each and every question that's available, that can be asked in an interview.
Okay.
Okay, so what is an interview? So what is the best in RPA? You can just tell them. What are the components? You can just tell them. See, question and answers are available, but you should not answer them as if this is the only answer, or this is like you're not writing an exam, right? Obviously, you're talking to some person.
Yes.
Okay, it should be like a conversation between you both.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
One query over here, Vajran.
tell me.
Say, suppose I'm giving an interview,
Mm.
and in that interview, they ask me, I have already told them that I'm working in email automation, but I don't have much experience in email automation. So, suppose I just know how to send the mails because beyond that, I never used it in my process.
Okay, so I think
So,
the problem that you are facing is, see, whatever questions
Mhm.
that an interviewer asks will come from the previous answer that you have given.
right,
Okay, so if you are willing to answer something, then know what are the details and what are the questions that can be expected from that answer. Okay, now when you are going for email automation, see, you need not work on each and every activity of email automation.
right.
But what you need to know is, can you please go to UiPath Docs and Email Automation? Or you can just open UiPath. Just open UiPath. Yes, open UiPath. See, normally during my initial days, I used to crack interviews like this. So whenever someone asked an interview, I used to keep someone asked a question in interview. I used to keep UiPath in my screen, and if they ask you some activity, okay, so quickly, if possible, try to search for that activity. Just open any file, open any project. That should be fine. Client security hash, everything is fine. Click on activities. So you need to know what are the basics of those activities at least. Though you said that okay, you have used only SMTP to send out email. Now the question can be, can you tell me what are the properties of an SMTP? Okay, so the answer should be you should know, or your answer should make sure, or your answer should give a confidence that you really worked on email automation. It should not be something like, okay, you just said it like that, but you haven't worked on it. Just search for email. There are multiple ways how you can send an email. Okay, first is SMTP. You have POP3 activities. You have IMAP activities. Okay, so all those emails or all those details, you should at least have an understanding of it. It's already there. Yeah, click on just close. Can you give me the access, please?
Yeah.
Give me the access. Okay, all packages, email. Or maybe mail only will give you, not email. UiPath main activities. So, okay. See, we will not take questions in between. And the reason being, if we go with a question, the answer will continue and the communication or whatever we need to discuss will not continue. So for this time, this is okay. But let's have all the questions at the end. Okay. If you have a question, just go ahead and type in the chat and let it stay in the chat for some time. Now, how much time will it take for me to search about mail and to see what are the different types of mails available? Okay, you can just say that there are different types of mail options that are available: SMTP, POP3, IMAP, and Exchange and Outlook. So, for my requirement or for my details, I have used only SMTP activities and POP3 activities or Outlook activities because my organization already has Outlook installed. So I'm asked to use only these activities. So there can be some questions where um, interviews ask you, why do you need to use this activity? Okay, if you know the functionality of it, then tell about the functionality. If you don't know, you can also tell, yes, we can also do in another way, but our team is already configured with this activity, like Outlook is already being configured in the project. I cannot and the manager didn't allow me or the team lead didn't allow me to use any other activity, so we need to go with Outlook activities. Okay, so again, Sneha, to answer your question, obviously you need to know all the details about all the activities. And while discussing about reporting, we'll just go through all the activities and we'll discuss on one with all the activities. Okay, Sneha?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But see, with the details, if you're saying that you are working on Outlook or email activities, just you should at least know what are the properties of email and send SMTP mail method, what exactly it does. You should know those details. You cannot go on a blank and say that I worked only on this. Okay.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah. Coming back to this, let's go back and while working or while going before going to an interview, just go through these questions and see if you are able to answer each and every question that's available in this. Interviewer cannot ask more than out of this they can ask you only about some scenario based questions, but normal interviews or with 6 months of experience you will get mostly from these questions only, Kaveri.
Okay.
Okay, if you are able to check and answer with this, then it should be enough.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Actually, I'm facing issues with technical questions. Means technical answer I'm not able to give to interviewer.
Yeah, the reason being you haven't worked on it completely.
Okay.
Okay, but once we start on the projects and once we try to understand on the projects, we'll get to know why we need to use specific activities at a specific place.
Yes. Yes.
Why not on a different place? Okay, we'll get those details. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so we can close it. But are you okay with these files and all? Everyone, for everyone, are you okay with these files and with the details available here?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Now we have already seen what are the resumes that we have, what are the details that we have. So maybe this is the time that we need to get, maybe on or not, though this is the first day, we need to get utilized or we need to get used to something called GitHub, because we will be working completely on GitHub for all our projects. Okay, so if you don't have your um, GitHub account, just go ahead and create one. It's for free. You can just go ahead. Just a second. People, users. You have Vajrang B. click on just sign in and check with the projects. We'll be using RPA developer in 30 days. Okay, so this is what we'll be using. Let's go back. So we'll start our team notes directly from here. Files, new Word document, team notes. So this team notes will continue till the end of the project or till the end of our sessions, and daily we'll update only in this one. Okay, today is 23 May 2022. Okay, so just a second. I'm not able to type in here. Just a second. I got it. Okay. So register in GitHub. So once you get registered, you can get each and every project the previous members have also done. Okay, you will have tons of code. You will be able to do each and everything that they have done. Okay, so let me just share my screen now and we'll continue. Sharing my screen. Yeah. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's go with files. So, okay, team notes. Everyone in the team will have access for this, so don't worry. So can we quickly go and recap, since we have only next 10 minutes, last 10 minutes available? Can we quickly recap what we have discussed so far?
About resume, how to prepare resume.
We have completed our mock interview. Okay, then we have done with resumes discussion. Okay, and why are we writing these notes? Because when I'm uploading the video, we'll also upload with the notes, so you can just get through these details. Resume discussions, and what else? We have interview questions. Okay, 300 with answers. So next thing, Kaveri, what you need to do is prepare a transcript for interview. So each and everyone should have their own transcript. They need to know what they are trying to answer. Okay, so this is how it will be. And you have seen, right, the transcript that I have prepared. The same way you should also prepare. I will tell you how can you prepare it much more easier way. Then register in academy.com. So we'll go on a generic level in the initial days, but as we go further, it will be completely into technical. Okay, so let me just close it. There is a team project one. Here I have given some more details. I'll just copy and paste them for you. Yeah. So these are the prerequisites, and we will create a playlist of our videos. So let's just go with these details. Okay, so please do complete all these prerequisites. Team notes. Okay, so here it is. First install UiPath, login with your email ID, registered email ID. Log into academy.uipath.com. Okay, try to join with my channel, because we already have the details, like we already have some important information over there that you can utilize and join. And there are 2 courses that you need to complete before our next program or next meeting. This is introduction to RPA. Though you are experienced person, though you are 5 years or 6 years experienced person, I don't care, or you should not care for that. Just try to recheck what are you up to and what are the new things that are coming. Okay, and install Teams in your mobile and laptop and turn on all the notifications, because you might have seen any kind of information that I'm giving, it's only for the projects, it's not about anything else. Okay, no one will have the access. And if you need to communicate within yourself, what I will do is I will enable chat in WhatsApp for everyone, so you can go ahead and chat in WhatsApp. But what I suggest you to do is go ahead and chat in the Teams, because you will be able to track down the conversation of what exactly are we discussing. So in posts, you can go ahead and chat over here. Okay, or else you can continue, like June team, you have in the chats, you have project team 1, maybe we'll have one when we create it. Let me just create it for you. Hello, we'll have this project team June conversation over here. You can see it, or you can just go into Teams and project team June 22. Here is where you can continue your conversation. See, we are trying to streamline our learning methods, so it will be easier if we can continue the way how we are working on this. Okay, so there ends our meeting for today. Nothing too much technical, but yeah, we discussed a lot more details. So what is your feedback on this? And one more thing that I would like to say. See, the first week and second weeks will be something that it will be very new for everyone. The consistency is what I'm expecting. The team size is very less, thank God for that. So just go ahead and continue what we are discussing. Though you don't understand, just go ahead and recheck with the video, recheck with whatever the details that we have discussed. So that's what will give you a consistent way of learning as well as understanding the things. You cannot get everything at one shot, and even if I take 10 hours in a single day, you will not get anything. 1 hour per day is the best way of learning. Okay, yeah. Can I have the feedback and then we can close the meeting?
Vajan, can I have a question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I got a question is like the transcript which you provided, how it's going to help the person who don't have any experience or maybe a different background?
Exactly. So even though you don't have a experience in UiPath, when you're going to UiPath interview, you should know what to answer and how you should answer, right?
Yeah.
When you're creating this transcript or when you're creating question with answer, I will be able to tell you what more you need to add, what more you need to delete in your answer. So you will not have anything on the sky that you need to tell. You will have complete scripted information where you can easily answer it. If you want to just read it, you can even read it, right?
Yeah.
So that will definitely help you.
And like and the transcript it says I have like a full life cycle. You said you have gone through the life cycle, so they have a chances to ask
Okay. So here it is. If you have any questions, write them, and also write what you want to answer. If you don't know the answer, tell them that you don't know the answer. That's what you will tell in the interview, right?
Right.
But for the next interview, what should be prepared, it is what we are preparing this transcript for.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and forgot to mention, guys, please give your feedback in WhatsApp. I'm giving you access to WhatsApp chat, group settings, messages, only all the participants. So you can just type in your feedback. That's fine. And one last thing that I would like to tell, who can share the screen? I need to have someone who can share their screen with Teams access. Now, I'll tell you how to prepare the transcript. Make it fast, please.
Should I share screen again?
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Okay.
So I don't only one person to be targeted or to be working. So all the others also should be ready with their own activities. Okay. Yeah, just go back to Teams. Yeah, open Teams and then create transcript for yourself. Click on Microsoft Teams. Yeah, click on close over here. There is no need for this.
This one, right? Close button.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm creating a folder called transcripts. Okay, open that folder, please. Just refresh.
Where that?
Refresh. Just wait for a second, you will get it. Just go to general and come back to June. That will refresh it. Go to posts or files. Yeah, open transcripts. Okay, create a Word document with your name and underscore transcript. New document, new Word file on the top. On the top, you have new. Click on new. Click on Word document. Yeah, enter your name underscore transcript. Okay, click on create. We're going to use our technology again. Okay, so what we shall do is I will ask you an interview and you tell me the answer.
But I'm not prepared for now.
That's fine. That will always be there. The first, you can click on hello please. Okay, so when you hit on dictation here, you can see a pop-up over here. And yeah, Kaveri, can you please tell me about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, as you know, my name is Kaveri Satpute. Basically, I'm from Maharashtra, Sangamir. So, I have completed diploma engineering in Amrutvani Polytechnic with distinction.
Just a
That
second.
I have,
It's saying that your permission access is required. So let me just give permission access, enable permissions. Save. Yeah. Just hit on this mic button and start dictation.
can I start?
Yes. Go ahead. Tell me about yourself.
So, first of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Kaveri Satpute. Basically, I'm from Sangamir, Maharashtra. I have done my diploma engineering from Amrutvani Polytechnic with distinction. After that, I have done UiPath certification from one of institute from Pune. So after that, again, I have also completed a UiPath Foundation certification from UiPath Academy. And currently, I'm working in Step 1, Step Ahead as a RPA developer since last 6 months. And I have worked on, currently, I'm working on West Highland DNM project. It is like daily functionality we need to check in that. And yeah.
Okay. So this is how we are preparing our transcripts. Okay.
Okay.
We'll record whatever we are telling. Okay.
Oh,
Now correct them. First thing. Do you really need to thank someone for starting an interview?
oh.
Hmm? So can
There
we?
is need? No.
So they already know your name, Kaveri. So Why do they need if you are from Maharashtra and Sangamir?
Okay.
Okay.
So in introduction, we don't need to introduce
Exactly.
the.
Exactly. Like
Okay.
I have done my diploma engineering from a polytechnic with distinction. Okay. After that, I have done a certification from some university. But you are already working, right?
Okay. So okay.
I am working as a RPA developer for past 6 months in an organization. Okay. Now after that, I have completed. Now, so here is where you can start. I am working in one step ahead as an RPA developer since last 6 months. I have worked on what are you worked on. So can you see how much data or how much information that we don't require in an interview that you are sharing during the
Yes.
interview?
Got.
Okay. So this is what will give you a difference between what you need to answer and what are you answering right now.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So when you are attending the interview,
Mm.
have laptop open if you are attending in your mobile. So whatever you are dictating, you can start the dictation and you can record. Even the person who is also talking, like me, if I am talking or if I am talking over here, then I think it can write some information. Okay. So you utilize this one. This is how we prepare our transcripts for the team.
Okay. Okay.
With this, you can get to know what are you answering, how are you answering, each and everything will be available for you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, can you just understand how much information do you have that
Yes.
you're just so what is the valid information that you're giving?
This one. I'm working in step 1, step 2 as RP developer.
Okay, and this one. So, other than this information, what more can you give in your introduction?
About projects, what activities I used. Am I right now?
Not need, but yeah, we are done with the meeting. So, I'm just trying to show you what is the difference that you can bring in by doing this method.
Okay.
Okay, just prepare it. So everyone prepare your own files, and you can enable dictation and you can start recording. If you are going for an interview, have this laptop open, just start recording. Okay, so for the first interview we may have all the questions, but for the second interview we will have all the answers as well for that what you need to answer. Okay, Kaveri.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so that's it from my end. I think we are done. Maybe we learned something new that you cannot get it from any other course. I hope.
Vajra,
Yes,
yeah, for this question, do we have to explain the projects briefly or just mention the projects?
you can mention. That's fine.
That's okay.
It's your transcript. It's your introduction. You can mention whatever you want. Tell what is
No, no, no. From
necessary.
interview point of view, I'm
Yeah, yeah.
asking. Okay, am I
In
supposed to?
interview point of view, whatever is required in an interview is something that you have worked on. That you can definitely mention.
Yeah, but when they ask brief about yourself, should I
Yeah, of course.
end with?
Yeah, see, tell me about a brief about yourself. You can continue for 10 minutes.
Okay,
Okay,
that is what you said in start.
exactly.
Thank you.
Yes. So let's stop the meeting over here. I'm stopping.